The holiday season is upon us and it's full of cheer and good tidings. People tend to really live it up during the big holidays, especially during Christmas when they cut loose and splurge and often overindulge. They also rush about, to and fro, frantically looking for those deals and specialty items for loved ones. It's important to note that the high emotional states some reach during the fun and merriment can at times bring people to the point that they're not always thinking clearly, not paying attention, and breaking rules of safety that they normally would adhere to. So, that being said, here is a list of 5 tips for a healthier Christmas. Do not overeat. First rule of thumb is not to overeat. Yes, those cookies, cakes, pies, office snacks, and delectable food gifts are too much a temptation to pass over. You're going to have to restrain yourself or you'll end up packing on the calories and thus the excess fat that can cause serious health problems. Just one brownie or donut can put 300 to 600 calories on you in no time, and before you know it, you're struggling to try on those new pants that Aunt Martha sent you for Christmas. Companies know the sales on goodies are at the tops during the holidays, with sporting events compounded into the mix. It can take just one football game and bunch of friends over for holiday dinner to ruin a person's figure for months. Too much salt, sugar, starch, cholesterol can add up quickly to diabetes too or even heart problems. So watch the calories and quality of the food you eat during Christmas. Consume reasonable portions, and go for the more nutritious items and you'll come out the other end ahead of the game. Watch the alcohol. It goes without saying that the holidays bring on lots of toasting and celebrating where alcohol is concerned. One doesn't want to hit the sauce too hard or not only will you bring on health problems, but social problems as well that could lead to fighting, accidents, or worse. Alcohol and bad weather are probably the biggest factors for health-related injuries during any holiday season, and Christmas is the foremost. People give bottles of wine, kegs of beer, and other spirits as gifts, not to mention chugging down every glass of scotch, bourbon, vodka, and wine that is passed in front of them. We often get into toasting and celebrating so much that we forget that we've had too much to drink, and by the time the holiday is over, the ramifications have sunken in and lots of apologizing needs to happen. Especially in the wintry areas where good judgment and sure footing on ice and snow are essential. Being high on booze is not how you do winter safely. Add that inclement weather and alcohol and a car or snowmobile, and you've the recipe of a disaster just waiting to happen. Holiday hygiene is important. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Do it frequently, frequently, frequently. The Christmas season is when people come in contact with one another on a massive scale. There's 10 times the hugging and kissing and handshaking going on, and from people who've been on planes and trains from around the world. Influenza loves this and takes hold during these times and can be a menace. Get hand sanitizer for every room in the house, put in cars, offices, everywhere. Use them. Make sure others in the home, shop, or office use them frequently too. If out shopping, carry a bottle and use it before, during, and after shopping. Many stores have sanitizer available in special spots in the store. Look for them and remember to use them. Food and kitchen hygiene. The big meals and lots of baking go on during the holidays. Christmas must be the baking moment of the year as well as for preparing the best meals outside of Thanksgiving. This is awesome, however. Not paying attention to what you're doing can lead to disasters that won't be forgotten. Fresh meats as always have to be handled cautiously with good, clean tools and surfaces. Nothing should be left outside of the fridge if it's not to be served, and all items should have their own individually protective wrapping. With many people visiting, the fridge and freezer get a real workout and you don't want them to break down during the height of the festivities. If friends or family are game hunters and bring in that deer or pheasant, then make sure you have the facilities to clean it and dress it with professional perfection. Fresh air, pets, dander and fumes. It's the winter months and Christmas is upon you. People are usually in the house more, including pets, and company. Sometimes the occupancy of the house expands to the point of bursting at the seams, and if you don't have a good air system or way of keeping the air clean you'll be promoting a good chance of respiratory distress and other breathing problems. Everything is being done indoors during Christmas, plus the use of materials you normally don't have out like trees, plastics, etc. Pet dander can build up and vacuuming wise.